The Podical sound.
Podcast, you can't win. Talking a good game, you can't win. Topics never lame, you can't win. Win.
Not your average Joseph. Marvelous.
It's ridiculously funny, but funny.
Welcome back to the best no judgment zone space in the world, because neither one of us have law degrees. I am Marvelous.
And I'm not your average Joseph.
And we are the Podical Sons. Let's start the show. How are you feeling?
I am feeling not as cheerful as last week, man. My free paper, for those who are not of Caribbean descent, that means my lifeline that was extended to me on vacation is now free paper is burning. So it's burning up. It's burning up, folks. I'm going back to the work life. Sucks.
So where did that terminology free paper come from?
I have no clue.
What the fuck?
You know what I mean? It sounds it sounds dramatic.
Oh my god!
So I thought
So you're repeating things that you don't know nothing about.
My free paper is bun, yo. It's
don't
bun.
repeat it if you don't know what it means.
Well, I'm assuming that at one point somebody
you assume wrong.
Somebody
you don't
had
know
free,
what it means.
Somebody had free paper, and it got burnt up, and it no longer exists.
I remember one time there's this, I think it's a David Guetta song.
Right.
It's a David Guetta song. It's called "How Soon Is Now." So I think I must have been like drunk or high or something.
Right.
And I'm trying to process, like, what the hell does that mean?
How soon is now?
Yeah. So I even went to Google and like they just brought me back to like an older movie reference.
Right.
So I was like, what does that mean? How soon is now? But people are just repeating shit and they don't know what it means.
Right.
I gotta stop that.
So what did it mean? Did you find out what it meant?
It didn't say anything pertaining to that. What I looked. It brought me to the movie where it was first said, and it got popularized, and it brought me right back to the same song that I was listening to when I heard it.
Yeah.
So I was looking like, yeah, I know. That's why I came here. No one's asking no questions because the song is like a house kind of techno type of trance kind of song. So people just moving. So I guess like when you're in the club and it's playing, you're just dancing.
You just want to know how soon is now?
If I'm like, yo, if I break up with somebody and stuff, but I'm like, yo, it's a wrap. Don't call me today.
Right.
Or don't call me. Whatever, right? Let me get some time to get over it. How soon is now? Like,
immediately. That's how soon. Immediately.
Like, comment, subscribe. Welcome to the folks at home, wherever you are,
Welcome.
and everything. I'm not about to start this thing off like the baby. I'm not about to say no comments like that. I am not a rapper nor a DJ. I'm going to keep my pie hole shut. We will touch on that. Google Play, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you're hearing this, wherever you're enjoying this, welcome.
Wherever
YouTube
you're tuned in.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah.
Big up. Can I say big up?
You can say big up.
Big up to the Jamaican Massive. Can I say
They
that? Because
are. See, in the native tongue of patois, we don't pronounce the T's. So where you would say fast, no, they are fast.
they're nosy.
Well, I mean, when you say fast like that, you can use it in that context as well. But here I'm using it in terms of speed.
Right.
They are fast. And it's beginning to seem like maybe there is really something behind this whole genetic thing. I don't know. What do you think, Marv?
Genetic-wise, not too sure. But
They've dominated the sprint category, I want to say, from I was like in my early teens, right? The first real sprinter that I knew of would have been Ben Johnson.
Who's Jamaican born?
Jamaican born, ran from Canada, but Jamaican born. I think the big rally cry here in Toronto was the fact that he was Jamaican born. I saw all Jamaicans just naturally just got behind him. So did Jamaica. So in terms of sprinting dominance and being fast, the world record holder, that's where it starts from me, right? Getting to understand that you have some Also, you had some other Jamaicans that ran for Britain that were fast. Not quite sure if there was any from the United States, because the United States tends to have that how would you say that camaraderie? You know, you get behind that one country. So even if you were Jamaican, I pretty much think that you would run under the United States banner. So I don't know that wise if they've had any Jamaican sprinters who've ran for the US.
Okay.
But then you've had the Jamaican team itself, right?
Right.
And like I said, from I've been knowing about the Olympics till now, they've had that dominance, or at least, if not dominance, within the top 3, I would say sprinters, male and female.
Yeah. It was. I think that's a.
Is that the yellow yam theory? The yellow yam.
There's a theory about that. I don't know. To be honest, I want to say like the regiment. I think the regiment and stuff, what they do there,
right,
compared to like other places, might be so much different, and diet does play a factor.
Right.
So I feel like
they say with a lot of the African countries being up in the hills, where the oxygen is less,
right, altitude.
The altitude, right, where the oxygen is less, gives them, when they train it gives them an advantage over other triathlon athletes or whatever marathon athletes that they're running.
Which is true though.
So you can see that in that workings. But I mean,
because think about it, if you have somebody running track, right? Let's just say you had the person practicing to do 100 meters, and like ankle weights and like a weighted vest and wristbands and everything like that, whatever. And they're clocking decent speeds. Imagine them without.
Right.
On the same surface and everything.
Right.
I feel like tracks, sports facilities, certain type of things, stuff, whatever, they change dynamics, man. Like the track they're running on is not like your old school tracks that you're probably used to, like when like the Michael Johnson, like Ben Johnson days and stuff like that. I feel like these tracks stuff is something else stuff too. Yeah. I'm looking like, I feel like every time you go to Olympics, somebody's breaking a new world record. And I'm looking like,
it's crazy. It's crazy,
like,
right? It's like when you think, okay, nobody can run faster than this. Boom. Somebody runs faster than that mark.
Pretty much. So yeah, man. So salute to Jamaica and their win. I seen the memes are going out, the things are going out. It was a good day for Jamaica to be very proud because that's an Olympic feat. First, second, and third.
First, second, and third.
You own the podium, and it's the women that ran it too.
Yeah.
So that's dope. So. Hand clap to that. I seen one meme that made me smile. It said, the area code for Jamaica is not 876 no more. It's 123. So I was like,
I see the two.
I'm like, actually, I mean, why not? Oh, sorry, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Tree. Tree, not the tree you plant. Tree after coming from 2.
Tree, y'all. Let's talk about these polls real quick.
Go to the polls.
First poll. Do you ever think that person is ever out your league? 59% said yes. What do you say to that?
I said yes just for the heck of it, but really and truly, no one's ever out of my league. I never feel that way.
I think you just, yeah. All right. To the beautiful listeners to this podcast, we welcome you guys. We thank you guys. We appreciate you guys. I'm speaking up about myself because, that dude over there always wants to write me off like I don't care about y'all. So I'm going to just say this. You are beautiful people. Mm-hmm. You should be strong people. Mm-hmm. We give you guys the Associated Sons to help motivate you, boost you, make you feel well. Sons, I understand some factors in the world make you feel down. We're here to help pick you up.
He about to ask you for something.
I'm not about to ask you for a damn thing. I'm about to ask you and stuff to be confident and believe in yourself. How the fuck can somebody else eat, sleep, shit the same way you do? Would you feel like they're better than you? How?
I don't know how I wouldn't say I don't know how, because there's people out here with low self-esteem. It's not that some of them, it's not that they feel that person might be better in any way, shape, or form. They probably just feel like maybe they're not up to the task. And they might feel like that would probably a few people opposed to just that one person.
But that's what I'm saying. So they should look at dealing with themselves first. Because it's kind of like, I'm looking at stuff like how I posted a question that said, is anybody out of your league? I'm here chilling. I'm in like a restaurant or bar or something like that. I see a woman and stuff. I'm not going to go talk to her because I feel like she's out of my league. Wasn't it that the prettiest girl in the room is normally the loneliest girl in the room? Because everybody feels like that.
Everybody feels like that.
Everybody feels like that. And the same thing with these rich people, these billionaire type people and stuff, whatever. They quote unquote want to be normal. Going to fucking space is not normal. We get that.
Nah.
That's not normal.
It's not normal. Unless you got a planet that you're visiting.
That's alien flex. That's UFO flex. That's what the UFOs are doing.
That's UFOs. That's what they're doing.
UFOs are doing. I seen that. I seen the guy who was talking about that one day.
Imagine you take a date to you're like, yo, let's go fly by Earth. I just picked up this new
That's a flex.
Starfire 2000. Let's see how much clicks it could get.
That's a flex.
Where you want to go?
But
you want to go Earth?
But
you want to go Earth?
Most of these people and stuff with them, like, all right, I seen the other day Drake took somebody's mom out on dinner.
Right. He shut down the stadium.
That's a flex.
That's a flex.
That's a rich man flex. A rich person's flex. Rich person's flex.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I hear celebrities shut down Disneyland for like their other celebrity friends and kids and stuff like that, it's a flex.
That's a flex. That's a flex.
I
do it.
You do it?
I do it. I'd shut down the park for just me, family, and friends. You wouldn't shut down the park for just you, family, and friends?
I mean, you trying to put me... Well, I'm always seem like the villain anyway. I don't think we should shut down the park, though.
You don't think we should shut down the park?
See, that's my thing. My thing is...
maybe not shut down the park, but premium access to everything. You don't wait in no line.
So like Disney, Disney World and Disneyland, they have that fast pass things.
Right.
Those things are stuff. Fast pass. And hell, you can give me like a VIP section where we can sit as like a family or a group.
Yeah.
To say like, this is like,
Anywhere we congregate is VIP.
Nah, that's fucked up.
Nah, man. Come on. We gotta give you some perks, man.
Yo.
I'm letting people in the park. I'm letting people in the park, man.
You have your rich flex. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I want to interact with people.
But we're still interacting with people. It's just wherever I set up camp, I set up camp.
Yo, could you imagine?
I don't want to be designated to one area. Then what's the purpose?
This guy.
What's the purpose? Allow me to set up camp where I want to set up camp.
So, okay, you're a VIP in a club.
Right.
They said this is your table and your section.
Right.
You pay for this because this is your flex.
Right.
Now, some odd reason you feel like the other section across the way to the left is better. You want to now pick up your VIP to move to that VIP over there?
I'm going to tap the busboy and say,
That's fucked.
Hey, that section over there is better.
Yo.
Why did you start me off here in the first place to begin with?
Oh my God.
Now you're going to have to go move those guys out so you can move me in.
This is why Chappelle said they should never give you niggas money, man. Yo. You guys do shit like
Why am I
this.
in the bum section?
Why am I in the bum section?
Now
people are bums. Inferior, superior shit all over again.
Now in the club, this is a little bit different in the club. In the club, you usually got one definite area where you can just high post, and do the most.
Ladies.
At Wonderland or Disney World, it's a big place. See if you got to go to Dragon Mountain and you got your VIP section over at the water park.
Right.
You got to go all the way to Dragon Mountain and come back to the water park to your VIP section? No, the VIP section should move with you.
Why don't you just get like the park to give you what are those things called? Like the golf cart looking things?
The golf.
Like, that tow people and stuff, whatever. So it's kind of like the Disney park people or the park people work on there and they like the golf cart and they might take like a few injured people will pass out from heat exhaustion back to the thing. Just have one for your party. Just take your party everywhere they need to go through the park.
See, that would be a little bit more. I mean, we could just set up camp wherever we stop, man. And just have one more thing.
Oh my gosh. But
we
wait,
have
there's more. We have Call right now, you get another toss up for free.
We have our own little Disney crew that service us. Cause that's a lot of shit that we gotta pick up and relocate when we about to set down a new camp. And I need some ushers to move out the people who are already there.
So, ladies, be grateful that he is taken and he is married. Because he's way out of your league. This is shit he talking about already. He is not the normal ones. He is out of your league. He shut down Disney World. He wants to take VIP sections.
All right, man. Okay, all right. So you're letting the crowd in. You're not moving your VIP. You're for the people.
I'm for the people.
You're for the people.
I'm for the people. I'm just saying, like, people shouldn't feel that anybody's out of their league. It's just a small conversation that can kind of separate the difference between worlds.
Yeah.
It's just, I feel like people don't know what to say at the time of these conversations, because it's kind of like somebody who might not be ideally, I guess, quote unquote, your type.
Right.
What might have one feature that might stick out to you, and you might just kind of go down the rabbit trail or go down the rabbit hole with it.
I don't know if I ever told you about this dude I knew growing up. Might have told you by the name of he go by the name of Smokey.
Okay.
And Smokey would not let a female pass without stopping them. And I go, one day I said to Smokey, I said, Smokey, you don't let a woman pass you, do you?
What'd he say?
He said, nah, law of averages.
Every nose is going to be a yes coming.
Law of averages? He said, yeah, was for every no that I hear, at some point I must hear a yes.
That's true.
And I was like, that makes sense. So, if you walked around and you asked 4 ugly bitches and them ugly bitches tell you no, whoo, child, that 5th one go find you a pretty girl.
Is that what it is?
She gonna say yes.
All right.
She gonna say yes.
Somebody told me I was playing with fire the other day because they said that, appreciate the compliment. They said, I'm a good looking dude. And they see my ex. And they said, my ex is a good looking woman.
Right.
And they're like, and we have a handsome son.
Yeah.
They're like, sometimes good looking people, too good looking people, they kind of cancel out.
They cancel out.
And they get an ugly duckling kid. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, that's how you guys are playing?
Wow.
See, I take in the thing, like, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. And if you're at the bar, beauty is in the eye of the beer holder. Mm-hmm. Right? I look at it like that. But again, I don't feel like nobody's out of my league. I can get Beyonce. Question is, I know for a fact I can't afford Beyonce to keep her.
Right.
I don't feel like Beyonce is better than me in any space, shape, or form. Yes, she has Grammys. Yes, she has money.
But if you can get Beyonce, why would you need to? Why would you feel that you need to afford to keep her? Why wouldn't you be able to just keep her with what you got her with?
I think my thing and stuff is that I'm not on that kind of rich rapper type of my woman I pay for everything for my woman. Yeah. But I feel like.
But what if you date her and you find out she's not into? That's not what she's looking for.
Yeah. But which is true. But that's what I'm saying. Again, it's still a conversation thing and stuff, whatever, right?
Right.
I just feel like, here's my thing. I like to say, and it's not even like a flex thing, but I like to say to them, like the woman that I'm with, be like, you know what? This next nail trip is on me.
Right.
Here's some money for your hairdo. You know, like random time, like, you know,
just go do
it's not clockwork.
Yeah.
Diddy, I can't impress you with the cars and the wealth because any woman will a drive would get it herself.
Right.
So you're doing your own thing out there, whatever. Cool. Yeah. But this is like, you know, I'm like, I just want to show you that I'm here for you.
Little treats here.
Yeah, little treats. Yeah. Little treats and stuff like that, whatever, right? And I feel like, or maybe with my income right now, I feel like my treats are going to be like, I'm sorry, like, or like, you know, declined or something like that, whatever.
Right.
Because my spa day in my head for normal woman is like, if we do like a couple stay and stuff like that, plus food and all the above, maybe like $400 max.
$400 max?
Yeah, because like a couple's like treatment thing and stuff would be like $300.
Right.
To like possibly like $350.
Right.
Right? The places that I've seen.
Places that you've seen.
And I've been to.
Right.
They might have like some kind of massage guru from Tibetan mountains that only gives massages like on the night of the lunar eclipse, and it's the better for your muscles. And so all that experience right there is probably like 30 racks.
Yeah.
Just when that's not including like the facility they might do. They don't use candles. They actually take lavender plants and light them on fire for the ambiance. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's kind of like the most. So I'm looking at them like, okay, so. You enjoy yourself, Beyonce? Yeah, I enjoy myself too. Sir, here's your bill. Be like, yo, B, you trying to ditch? You trying to, you know, how fast could you run to the car? You said, who run the world? Girl, so, girl, how fast can you run?
Girl, you Jamaican?
Yo, I am. Yo, my parents is. So I'm
Follow my lead.
I'm a Usain Bolt out of that shit. So yeah, that was just the thoughts. Next poll: music during sex. 82% say yes. Tell me why you said yes. We spoke about this a little earlier.
Yes, man. I see you. I like to move with the rhythm, man. I like, you know what I mean? Just give me a good hour and a half slow jam set.
Slow jam.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It can pick up close to the ending. You know what I mean? I had to get the pace a little going, but yeah, give me a nice little start off music.
Okay, so how many songs are you looking for in this set? I'm just curious. Because I'm not I come to a point with my sex life right now. It's not timing, it's what I get done.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying.
I agree. And it has nothing about timing
So
for me either.
I feel like you want a whole DJ to set up a playlist, and then you might.
I say an hour and a half because during the
Hour and a half?
you're going to get a few sessions in.
Somebody's cooch is dry.
You're going to get a few sessions in.
So we're pausing the music.
No, the music plays.
So meanwhile you're on break?
Yes. What's wrong with you? The whole scene and ambiance is being set. You take a break, you might have to light up a cigarette, might have a glass, a little something, and the music is playing in the background.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Then the mood kick back in, you go right back into the stroke to the beat.
Okay. Stroke to the beat. I don't need music.
You don't need music?
I bring my own soundtrack. I
beatbox?
I moan, man. I moan and I get off from
The moan go with the music.
No, it don't.
Yeah, it does, man. You gotta harmonize, nigga.
What if the song is like, tell me 5 songs. Just tell me 5 R&B songs you have in your head that's gonna go on your set.
Tell me what you want.
Who's that?
Is it Josie? Who's it? Tell me what you want.
Drew Hill.
Drew Hill.
Okay.
Tell me what you want.
You're right.
Seems like you're ready.
All right, Kelly, Powderfowlish. Okay, continue.
All right. Knocking that boots.
H-Town. All right.
All right. I had to throw Usher in there.
Nice and slow. So you can stroke it nice and slow?
Might have to throw. That's the thing. The Usher. Might have to throw the Usher in. Nice and slow. Usher. Okay. Yeah. And I need one more. Jodeci. Freaking You.
Okay. So, Drew Hill, tell me what you want.
Yeah.
Let's say.
Tell me what you want.
All right. So all that's going.
Sit up.
I see a little Drew Hill jump. I see the Drew Hill jump.
Right.
Yeah, we know that. It's in the black culture.
Yeah.
The little Drew Hill jump. I get it.
Yeah.
Now, she's moaning like this. I know a woman. She moans like this. Sing your song now. Sing it, Drew Hill.
Tell me what you want. Tell me. Hold up, baby. Pitch it up a bit.
That's what I'm saying. You see this shit right here.
That's when you grab her throat and squeeze her vocal cords and make the note higher.
Oh, shit. With consent, folks. We mean with consent. With consent. Yo, she was like, somebody's like, what? He didn't ask to grab my throat. Be like,
your note was low.
Your note was low. Yikes.
I'm trying to pitch it up.
Like I said, man, me, I make noise. I wasn't too fond of making noise younger. As an older man, I understood the importance. And the woman who told me, she said the same thing. She's like, imagine you stick it in. She's like, you don't have a small dick. She's like, imagine you sticking it in and you don't see the woman like flinch or make noise or anything like that. You're gonna be like, she has no walls, or is my dick too small?
Right.
You're gonna start questioning yourself and your ability.
Question. Yeah.
Whatever, right? You're gonna start getting insecure over it and everything like that. And she said vice versa. She's like, remember we asked the question and stuff like, ladies, do you like your men to moan during sex? Remember that? Right. And then some women are like, yeah. Some women are like, hell no. And some guys like, why do I need to moan? That's what, I'm not a woman. And I'm like, maybe those people that need the music. I like the sound of a woman's moan. I'll make a little sound. So we'll bring our own soundtrack. That's why I feel like I don't need music.
I like the sound of moaning to music. If you want to throw in some hell yes and some dirty talks as well, just make sure you don't cut off some of the vocal performances. That might be adding to the
Somebody rocking the hell yeah. Give me some sweet love. Somebody rocking the yes. You're looking for beats.
Oh God.
Ladies, do not sleep with a producer because this is what he gonna do. He gonna squeeze your vocal cords to make sure you're on pitch and on tune. Get you a regular dude.
Get your regular dude.
Get you a regular dude. Let's talk about some Olympic shit real quick. I know we just started on it before with the Jamaicans and everything. Salute to them once more. One more
shout
time.
out to all the athletes, man.
Shout out to all the athletes. Facts.
That's been waiting for this time to compete. I mean, you do
because they had an extra year. Some of them got older within an extra year.
Right.
And everything like that. I feel it for them.
When is it do they consider you no longer an amateur? I don't think there's an age tied to it, right? It's just you're not making any form of commercial income off of the sport. Is that what keeps you separated between amateur and pro?
For Olympics?
Or for just a sport in general? Because typically those who are in the Olympics are considered amateurs. They're not really doing it for any type of like professional payday, let's say.
Okay. I think you're pro regardless if you make it to the Olympics.
Right.
Because you're pro, because the title of Olympian is just the greatest title you can probably get as athlete.
Right.
I want to say set athlete could be great in whatever predominantly sport that they normally play.
Right.
But it's kind of like World Series. World Series, how many countries play in the World Series for baseball? It's called the World Series. It's very arrogant.
Right.
So two countries, U.S. and Canada.
Yeah,
one Canadian team.
Yeah.
It used to be two with Montreal Expos.
Used to be two.
Now it's just
one.
Just the one.
Yeah.
Right? So there's two countries playing World Series.
Right.
They play baseball in Dominican, Puerto Rico, Korea, Japan, but it's World Series. So that's what I'm saying. That title doesn't really mean too much and stuff like that to these other athletes and stuff, whatever. In
Worldwide.
The world. Worldwide.
Right. Okay.
Olympian, this is a worldwide kind of title.
Got it.
A designation and stuff to have, whatever, right? And they run with that like for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
I feel like when it comes to most of these athletes, you're better off doing, I want to say doing justice for your country, but repping wherever you claim and doing the best of your abilities.
Yeah.
That's the only thing and stuff, whatever, that I'm proud of all Olympians and stuff, whatever, for. Don't care what kind of sport you're in. And I'm not a fan of equestrian. I feel like equestrian is still all the pony. It's the horse.
Yeah.
It's the horse doing everything and stuff like that. He or she didn't have to be physically fit for that. They just had to be a specific weight parameters so the horse can just make these jumps.
Make these jumps.
I feel like just putting in the work to get there is great. But it comes with the territory and stuff. Like, if you're going to be on this kind of stage, the eye's going to look. So like amateur and the professional thing, it's the stage.
It's the stage.
It's the stage. You have minor league baseball and you have major league baseball.
Right.
Probably, let's say the greatest person in the minor league baseball could be the next Ken Griffey Jr. or something like that, or Mark McGuire or Sammy Sosa status.
I think I was looking at it more from a perspective of I guess, let's say age then, right? Because if you're playing a professional sport, you usually get in at a young age. Let's say maybe your late teens going in, and then you usually play, I want to say maybe mid to late 30s. Rarely do you see any professional athlete play past 40.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Where it's different. Whereas in the Olympics, you have a lot of sports where the competitor actually gets better with age. So like a lot of those like target sports like shooting,
Archery and stuff,
archery
right?
and all that stuff like that, where
Yeah.
it takes years of homing in a skill and practice. You'll tend to find like those athletes are much older, like let's say maturing probably like from the 30s going on up to maybe like mid 40s. There was I can't remember which country she was from, but this woman athlete, she was 46,
Okay.
and I can't remember what the sport was. It was something athletic because I was.
If your body can do it though, but that's it.
But that's what I'm saying. But your body can do, but we see it. It's very rare that we see it happen in
No, but it's
regular sports.
some people's bodies though. Whatever.
Right.
It's just in general because it's kind of like, let's say LeBron James and stuff, whatever, at his pinnacle, and let's say he's able to just ride out all the above for the next 10 years.
Okay.
With his pinnacle, whatever, right? We're talking about he falls, the injuries, all that type of stuff, and still ride out to the best. Some people are blessed like that.
Right.
And some people are in a situation and stuff where accumulation of doing the same thing over and over might just damage the person's body, might ruin a person's body and everything like that, right? So like their training could be good for oh so long, but after that, whatever, it's kind of like it's tapped out. So now you went from going up, you found your peak, you plateau, and now your body's just starting to shut down.
Right.
It's like you have these bodybuilding type of dudes. They start off gusto, and you see them like when they're retired and everything. You look like you're a blob, my guy. Like what happened?
Yeah.
So on to the person's body, because
But also, you don't think the people like LeBron's who are playing for professional sports teams are getting that advantage where, you know what I mean, they're getting the best of technology, the best of performance enhancing,
That's on
whereas
your- that's-
somebody who's playing for an Olympic team is you're at the mercy of whatever your country's budget is.
then that's what it is. But that's the reason. But that's part of the reason why. Let's say you have these. Let's say in the basketball,
Right.
you have a lot of these NBA players and stuff. Whatever. Look, you see it when it comes to All-Star game time. World versus U.S.
Right.
These people and stuff left their country because their country didn't put like that money and resources and stuff, whatever, to basketball or that sport and stuff, whatever, there, whatever, right?
Right.
But you have America that pours in the money for entertainment and sports. Where do you go?
Right.
You want the best treatment, the best thing, whatever. You do what's best for you. It's kind of like you're in a situation and stuff, whatever. You're limited with resources and stuff. You have to look and identify what works best for you
Right.
in your situation, your standpoint.
So why are we shutting on me in my UK pick?
Who will UK pick?
When he said, what flag am I going to run for? I told you I'm going to run for the one that can fund me the best.
Yeah, that's fine. UK ain't gonna be them. UK ain't gonna be that. Yo,
It was between Canada, UK,
you want
and
it
Jamaica.
pounds. They're not gonna pay you on that type of thing. They're
They
gonna give you
gonna
that
pay me the pounds,
stat.
man. They gonna give me the
They're gonna
pounds.
sign you a few endorsement deals. They're gonna give you some little thing, but you're doing this thing for the country and the love. You gotta hustle hard, or your agent has to hustle hard to get you all this extra perks.
I'm doing it for free tea at Harrods.
Okay. Simone Biles. Let's talk
Simone.
Simone Biles. What's the difference between Simone Biles and Naomi Osaka's situation?
I don't see any difference.
You don't see any difference.
No. If there was to be any for me, I think that tennis. No, actually, I was gonna say tennis probably would have a bigger draw as far as the corporate world is concerned. But no, I can see Olympics being up there, and I can see the people who are behind advertising at the tennis matches, the same people who are advertising at the Olympic arenas. So I would say it's about the same, man. I would say it's about the same impact. I guess the only real difference is, I don't know, again, rules and regulations of the Olympiad. Do you have to do a press conference after you win an event?
Yes.
Okay, so there you go, right? Like, both in the same degree, both women claiming that it's a stressful procedure. Where do you find the difference?
Simone did the conferences. She did the press conferences. And Naomi didn't.
But they both
at
spoke out against it, though.
for the mental health thing.
Right.
So my thing is that to Simone, there's pressure on both. There's pressure on all athletes,
Right.
right? There's pressure on all athletes, especially if when you're good at what you're doing, people look at you as like, if not the greatest, you could be possibly the greatest.
Right.
So people will put this thing and stuff on you and everything. I think the thing is just to strive to be the best that you could do of the best with your abilities.
Right.
And that's it. The mental health thing, you and I, we called it already, saying that this is the first of many with Naomi Osaka situation.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I feel like Simone called it a day. I feel like she was wise with it, calling it a day, because I feel like she's looking like, yo, I can really hurt my team if I'm not 100.
Right.
So that's why when she's bowing out and stuff and everything, like, I understand that. I get that, because it's not a selfish...
It's not just a her thing.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the other people's and everything like that, right? And yes, she did some Olympic events where she did all the above and then some. I think it was like, what's that, the beam? She did some kind of flip off there like years ago. And I'm like, yeah, my neck would have been broke a long time ago. I'd have been in shambles. I'd have been in a wheelchair real fast. And I'm like, yo, she's gifted. She's talented.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's gifted because I don't know if she was born with this, whatever, but she worked her ass off
to get to that
so
point.
She's talented. That's why I want to say she's talented.
Right.
The stresses of the world are here. I looked at Simone's situation, same way I looked at Osaka's situation, and I thought about Michael Jeffrey Jordan. I feel like MJ and Simone are in two different worlds because of social media.
Right.
That's the only difference and stuff, whatever they have over. You and I, we both know I have a friend and stuff, whatever, went through some Chronicles of Narnia. And he became a social media pariah.
Right.
Within a few hours, he went from having like over 1,000 hate mails in his DM.
Right.
To like within the course of a day, he had 15,000. I can't even tell you 15,000 people I haven't seen in my life. And he's got...
I can't even tell you 1,500.
The man had to bow out from social media and stuff like that, whatever.
Wow.
Gracefully.
Yeah.
Whatever, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like 15,000. So I'm like, social media will give you a different type of pressure.
Of course.
Michael Jordan, on his first 3P aspect and stuff, whatever, they killed the man's father.
Mm-hmm.
His father was in shit. We know like now from like the other documentary stuff that his marriage was failing in the process.
Right.
And his gambling woes.
Right.
His gambling thing still will be there today, but in any case, these other factors and stuff were there, and accumulation of all that. Then you add basketball.
And you put basketball on top of it.
Then you add basketball and stuff to the mix and stuff like that, right? And I'm looking at him like, shit, it's a lot. Every day at practice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not at the game.
Yeah.
At practice. The media is there for Michael Jordan.
Right.
They might talk to a Scotty, Steve Kerr, Phil, periodically, but they're there for Michael Jordan. And they want to ask him about his father's death.
Right.
You want to ask him about the gambling situation. You want to ask about his father's death. Do you think you have what it takes up to make it throughout the season and stuff like that? And I'm like, the stress of losing a parent
Yeah.
and then still trying to perform and do the best of your abilities, that's beyond great.
But then he's also we're also looking at a time where
social media, though. That's it. Tell me something.
Not only social media, right?
Okay.
Because even if we remove, let's remove social media
All right.
out of the mix, and let's just say we're looking at this from purely a mental health perspective.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
We're in a time now where the focus is on mental health and protecting your mental health. Back then, they didn't give a shit about it, right? If you think Jordan was around today, right, and we were still looking at it from a mental health perspective, and not even social media itself, but the fact that you don't want to do these interviews because they're harmful to your mental health.
Right.
Do you think he would be still so willing and freely giving of his time after during practice? Maybe I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think so. Then let me flip it back. Then, so if you were remixing Jordan to today's time, would Simone Biles survived.
I don't think they would have a chance back then. If they wanted to be professional athletes back then, they would have to just accept the fact that, hey, you're gonna have to do these press conferences.
Yeah, because
there is no wavering about your because they didn't care about that shit back then.
Yeah, because like, don't say shit. They don't care about mental health. Yeah,
they didn't care about mental. They didn't care about mental health.
I get what you're saying. But see,
health.
my thing is okay. Like, I can't remember either Barcelona or Atlanta. One of those Olympics, there was like a chick there from the U.S.
Right.
And she had to do everything with like a fucked up ankle or a sprained ankle.
Yeah.
I can't remember. And I was like, and she did it, and she won gold.
And she I think it was on a broken ankle.
On a broken ankle or something. I can't remember who it was and stuff, whatever. But I was like, yo, that's a winner, dog. That's a winner.
They're sending you out there to compete, man.
They're sending you out there to compete.
Here,
that's a
take
winner.
These drugs and go back out there.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's a winner. And I'm like, I'm looking at them and stuff like now, the current day ones and everything. I was like, damn, they don't make winners like they used to no more.
No, bro, it's a different time. It's a different time, and it's a different era, right? It's like just even think about it from like contact wise in sports. I mean, granted, a lot of those things have been removed for the protection of athletes, right?
Right.
But it's only now they only started caring about the athletes.
Well, yeah.
It's like I mean, look, concussion's been a thing
in football, CTE, you know.
Football, hockey, boxing. It's been a thing, a part of those sports ever since those sports have been doing contact. But it's always been pushed off to the side as, oh, well, there's no proof to the side. Since we can't prove it, then we won't even pay attention to it, right? But now you can prove it. So now you cannot just sidestep it or walk away like it doesn't exist. It has to exist, so you have to acknowledge it.
I think what I'm looking at and stuff is that I knew then the Osaka thing would have been first of many. And my thing and stuff is that set athletes,
right?
They just need to, same thing, remove themselves from set competitions.
Yeah.
If you feel like you're mentally not ready for this competition, because in order, like we spoke about the whole endorsement dance stuff, whatever, when it came to Osaka and everything like that, right?
Right.
If you're not mentally or physically ready to deal with what your job entails,
right,
step away from set platform or set event. Because if you're saying you're gonna come back when you're ready, we expect you to only come back when you're ready.
Yeah.
Like if you go to work, you get injured at work and everything like that, right? They're telling you come back. Your doctor is telling you go back when you're ready. And then you go back and you're like, I'm not ready. Why did you come back?
And I'm trying to process how the similarity might also be between Simone
and MJ
and
Osaka,
Naomi.
Yeah.
Because you can almost see it with tennis being such a solitary sport. So for the most part, she's probably majority of the time usually just probably around her trainer and her coach. Maybe a few bits of people here and there around you for the majority of the time until you go out to tournaments. Then you're there in front of a massive set of people, officials, everybody who plays their roles into getting that done, right?
No, her rapper boyfriend is, Young Corday, and they go out concerts and other places.
But that's outside of her professional life.
Okay,
right? I'm just saying on her professional life, right?
But that's the same thing what I was saying in that episode and stuff, whatever.
Yeah,
there's 365 days in a year, and
right.
out of the professional life, there might be a solid 50.
Right.
Say solid 60 out of those 365 days and stuff, whatever.
Right.
So you're still left to your own thing to get you back centered or to like peak condition and everything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's what I was looking at and stuff. But I'm like, yo, it's not like you're playing this every day. Everybody has these seasons or these type of events.
Right.
And then there's like a stoppage or a down season and stuff to whatever particular sport you're in.
Right.
So that's how I'm like, in your off season, you should do whatever it takes to get you right back to regular scheduled program help refuel the love.
Right.
Refuel the love and refuel the feeling.
But again, okay, so while she's doing that and she's concentrating and practicing her sport, it's really like only maybe a 5-man team, probably. Whereas Simone, she's part of a collective.
Right.
A part of gymnasts. So you think she would always be around that and kind of gotten used to the attention or kind of gotten used to the not necessarily.
I think she should have. I think she should have because she had like sweatsuits and outfits and stuff, whatever, that say the GOAT. I seen a few photos and stuff, whatever.
Right.
Like, to say the GOAT.
Maybe it was the reverse for her. Maybe she was all about that stuff until the notoriety. And then maybe it's becoming because at some point for some people it might just become too much, right?
I say that all the time, but the same thing with the J. Cole thing.
Yeah.
I call it the J. Cole syndrome.
Right.
That's what I call it with it. It's nothing real. There's probably a professional name and better name and everything for it.
Probably.
I just look at like
I'm more than likely.
how
We'll call it the J. Cole.
Call it J. Cole. Because J. Cole came in
the J. Coleism.
gun strong, everything, gonna be like bootleg Hove and Jigga and all this type of stuff and rapping style and everything. And then you start notice the change. It'd be like, yo, my mom, don't let your mouth write a check, your ass can't cash. And realize it's a lot more than what you bargained for.
Right.
And everything like that, right? But then it's still up to you, set person, to kind of hone it in and rein it in and stuff like on your time. Because it's kind of like, you're used to this J. Cole you got introduced to in the beginning, right? And he came out like gun-ho, rambunctious type of way to we have a conscious 36-year-old man.
Right.
Spitting different kind of bars and stuff from where they were from the beginning and stuff, because the change or the evolution of a person is bound to happen.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you realize that, like, you know, whoa, in the beginning, I was thinking one way, you're okay. We said you're okay to change your mind and to feel the type of way. You have to adjust because you have a job to do in this particular field or thing. So if you switch up, we're good. But you got to know for a fact, like, yo, this is your job. This is your MO. Change has to come. And you have to be solid and ready for this change. If not, bow out gracefully. And that's why I can respect the Simone thing.
Yeah.
Because the Naomi thing, she didn't bow out. She just wanted to opt out of the press conferences.
Right.
So that's like, But yeah, just some thoughts. I don't know. Let's talk about Rolling Loud. Rolling Loud. Rolling Loud is hip hop's biggest now concert series.
For those who thought we were just really up in the studio rolling loud.
Well, I mean, these kids there, I'm pretty sure they're rolling loud.
They're rolling loud everywhere.
Steady there.
It's not just at the festivals they rolling loud.
No, but at the festival, that's a guarantee.
That's a guarantee.
That's a guarantee and stuff, whatever.
Oh, listen. Before Rolling Loud, many years ago, me and my boy Swift went to Up and Smoking. Up and Smoke, which would be
yeah, but Up and Smoking,
that day's version of Rolling Loud.
Yeah, kind of. Because the real, I feel
not so loud.
No, I feel like Rolling Loud beats them because Rolling Loud stuff has been consistent for like the past, I think, 2018.
Yeah.
No, not 2018. Sorry, 2016.
Well, the Up and Smoke was more of a tour, where Rolling Loud is an actual festival.
Right. Like how Woodstock was and everything like that.
Right.
Coachella.
Right.
It's like that.
Yeah.
These things just go, except for like Coachella's in a set place.
Yeah.
And then Rolling Loud is just a tour.
Right.
The tour aspect. See, Up and Smoke, if they continue that, then that'd be something else. But they just didn't, whatever, right? And Rolling Loud, they've been doing this stuff for quite some time and stuff. 2021 has some different controversies and stuff to this. Trippie Redd, young rapper.
Yeah.
He tried to jump in and crowd surf.
What happened? What happened to his ass?
They tried to rob him. The fans tried to rob him.
He tried to Superman that hole, and they tried to
like,
get in his pockets. Like,
you heard it on camera. He's like, yo, stop the music. Yo, get your hands off me. Get your hands. I was like, he's fighting. It's like, I'm like, yo, he's fighting for his life. I was like, poor thing. I felt bad for my guy. Then you got another set of rappers and stuff. Remember, Trippie Redd is a newer guy.
Right.
To my generation.
Yeah.
You have like Chef. Is So Chef G, Frejo Bang,
Yeah.
Spot 'em Got 'em. You know, at least you know Spot 'em Got 'em.
I know Spot 'em Got 'em.
Yeah.
People got doing that dance on
Yeah, doing the
Graveyards.
dance. Yeah. It went viral as hell.
Yeah.
I think he only has that one song to me. He has another song with somebody else. I was like, wait.
I just know that dance.
Yeah. They got arrested before
Okay.
their performances.
For Rolling Loud? At Rolling Loud?
For unknown thing because it's kind of like they're getting ready.
Right. Yeah.
They get ready and they're like, I don't know where the Rolling Loud, they had a Twitter. They're like, Frejo Bang won't be performing due to a police undergoing investigation.
No bang. No bang.
Spot 'em Got 'em. Same. So I'm looking like, so I'm going to this concert. You're going to rob the rappers. Some rappers might not come out on the stage. Or you have some other rappers and stuff coming out like the Baby with some homophobic comments. Here's my thing. What he said in the beginning, it doesn't shock me at all. Let me say this. It's not even the beginning. So in the beginning, he said, anybody who don't got no STDs, put your hands up. It's kind of like Fat Man Scoop.
Yeah. Wave your hand, motherfucking here.
No. Like, if you got a $20 bill, put your hands up.
Yeah.
You got a $50 bill, put your hands up. It's like that.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, if this statement I'm saying to you affects you, make some noise. He just put a negative connotation and stuff, whatever, when it came to like, if you ain't out sucking dick in the parking lot when you leave here, make some noise. Now,
see, I mean, that could be anybody, though.
Anybody
out there sucking dick in the parking lot.
That's the reason why I took it and stuff. I'm like, okay. I'm like, yeah, it could have been like a man, woman, woman giving man fellatio, in like the parking lot,
You know what I mean? You don't gotta suck
like,
dick to get home. He could have meant it like that. Like if you ain't gotta suck dick to get home.
Yeah.
That's what he could have meant.
You suck dick at the hotel, like at my spot,
right?
Yeah. And that's how I took it.
That's how I took it too.
That's how I took it. And then like when I started hearing everybody, no, he's talking about the gay people and stuff, whatever, because he's homophobic with the other raps that he said.
This is one of the situations where your previous raps just catch up with you.
Your past comes back to haunt you.
How old are these rhymes that he spit with the homophobic content in it? Or are they recent?
Recent, like within the last 2 years.
Okay, then. Well, then we can't save you.
No.
We can't save you.
T.I. tried to save him.
T.I. tried to...
T.I. tried to... And
T.I. threw him some bell?
T.I.'s damage control to it was that if gay people are okay to say whatever they want to say, why can't a straight person say whatever they want to say?
Right.
I think everybody should just like, kind of hold their own, stay in their own business, stay in their own lane.
Yeah.
If I jump off and tell you and stuff like about me and a woman and a rendezvous and everything, like that's my business that I want to share to you.
Right.
Or do I want to share it to the podcast, to the mic?
Right.
And everything. That's all up to thing. But at the end of the day, that's still just your business. Now, if you're saying things to incite people, like that's the reason why we were indicting Donald Trump, basically, right? For like the Capitol Hill stuff.
Yes.
He said comments. He didn't tell them, go storm Capitol Hill.
He didn't.
But he said comments and things and stuff, whatever, and it incited people to go do what they had to do.
Right.
So that's why they were like, yo, you enraged these peoples, you gas fired these these people.
You gaslight.
To start this and everything like that, right? So if we're holding Donald Trump to that, we have to hold the Baby and other people and stuff to these things and stuff to the degree as well.
Okay, I agree with that.
I look at it where I didn't take it as a homophobic thing, but then again, gay people, the LGBT community and the gay folks and stuff, whatever, like there was a good portion of gay fans that kind of commented and they're like, oh, I was gay. I'm gay. And I was a big fan of you.
Right.
Until that, no. Endorsements start going out the window. Dua Lipa, he's on her pop single and stuff, Levitating. Then they said, why don't you replace him or do another remix and put, because I guess the original version is with her by herself.
Yeah.
Remix is with the Baby. And they said, no, put Lil Nas X on there. So the LGBT community
Fight gay with gay?
Fight gay with gay.
Fight homophobic with gay. Okay.
Go ahead.
I mean, if we're basing this off of previous lyrics that he has said, then I can say okay. But for him to lose sponsorship over the comment of "Don't suck no dick in the parking lot," like that could go a lot of ways. He doesn't necessarily have to be directed at the gay community.
No, I don't think. I don't. Like I said, even he did damage control the past few days. I think probably like Thursday. On Thursday, he said some things and stuff, and said like, you know, he apologized for like not thinking about how it affect people and all the above and everything like that. And some people still feel like that apology is not warranted because he's losing endorsements. That's the reason why
he's doing it.
Why he's doing the damage control and stuff pertaining to that. But as endorsement, as a company and stuff, we'll go back to the tennis thing, or the Osakas and all that type of stuff, whatever, right? I want to put you on a podium, or I want to put you on a place where you say your piece and all the above. And I want to run my advertisements right around you. We pay you a little change, and the more our advertisements are seen, all the above.
Right.
Now, if nobody wants to mess with you or have you be seen, we have to pull away because our main thing is that we make money whenever you're seen.
Yes.
So if a lot of people are pulling away from having you at their places and stuff, whatever, why should we continue to mess with you? It's not beneficial for them. That's the reason why the companies are pulling away.
I wonder what the a lot is. I wonder how like they measure that metric. Like when you say you're a sponsor, like let's say you're Nike, right? And you're sponsoring the baby, right?
Right.
You sponsor the baby because he's a superstar and he's got a draw. He draws a specific type of consumer that you can't get through any of your other people who you got sponsors with. So you want him for a specific type crowd, right? I wonder how much goes into their decision saying we're going to drop baby, knowing that there's a possibility that the fans that you want to get from him may have that same thought, may have that same thinking pattern. And it's really those who don't listen to his music at all, right? Who are offended by what he said and now are putting the pressure on for you to cancel this dude. Because if that's the case, right, and you go ahead and you cancel him, then you're really not. It's really not to your benefit because you're canceling him on the notion that you're saving yourself. You're saving yourself either the ridicule or the losing of the fans who were offended. But no, now you're just losing the fans that you wanted to get from him.
I think. But it goes back to, for me, it goes back to being liked.
Right.
And this is the reason why I tell people and stuff like with this whole social media thing, don't let social media get you fucked up. You need to be liked.
Yes.
Because if you're not liked and everything like that, it's kind of like, picture we're all school kids, right? In the playground. Everything at the school and stuff, we're playing around and everything like that. I'm the unpopular kid.
Right.
Right? You're okay popular. And like you have the other kids and stuff all playing together, right? They're looking at you like, why are you talking to that Marv guy?
Yeah.
He's weird. He's different. He's not like us. We think he's weird. Why do you mess with him? That's just like saying like to Nike.
Right.
Why would you mess with the guy when the whole world is still looking at him and stuff like it's tainted, bad, weird? And now they're looking at like, well, he has good, or you're looking at me like he has good potential. Right. You see it and stuff like that.
Right.
You have a few companies that'll still ride it till it goes bow, and the other ones are like, no, we're here for opportunity.
Right.
So the ones that are here for opportunity and stuff, whatever, they're like, well, if majority of people don't like you, it's less likely our things are to be seen. Vamonos. It's the same thing with that kid. Right. The kid and stuff, they'll be like, they don't even fuck with you like that though. I'll hit you up after school. I'll see you after school and no one sees this. Because they don't like you. When you get liked, we can kick it and open again. We can kick it. Until then, nah. That's why all those... one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why that geek to chic thing and stuff is so real. Right. You have to be liked. Yeah. Once you're liked and stuff like that, a lot of things change. business change, opportunity change, a whole bunch of type of things. And stuff. But some people are like, yo, I don't need to be liked. I'm just do what I have to do. No, you do what you have to do, and there's people that will like you for the fact that you're doing what you need to do or what you have to do.
How long do you think it takes for him to bounce back from this?
I don't know. Because the reason why I say I don't know is because you see, the thing is up is that it's kind of like he did the damage control after he kind of said, I don't give a fuck, whatever, in his video. Like he was laying in the bed one video and he just went on social media. He's like, man, I don't know why gay people are taking this type of way. I don't know why my fans look. He's like, look, I say this stuff all the time at every one of my shows. Why are you feeling uptight? Yeah, but not everybody probably can go to every one of your shows to vouch for this.
Right.
And everything you do and stuff, whatever, is on a platform now. Because you are a celebrity.
Yep.
So you just got to be mindful what you post and mindful what you say. So now, if you're looking at it from a different point of view and saying like, all right, he's issuing an apology.
Right. How
sincere do you think that apology is and stuff with it when this is less than a week old, a few days before the official apology type of thing, he was saying like, I don't give a fuck. Why you guys upset for? Y'all know how I get down.
Right, yeah.
The apology seems kind of bootleg, for lack of better words, or fake, fugazi, you know?
Fugazi.
That's it. Playing these rappers out of this world, man. They got to take it easy. Out of this world. Hey, Lil Uzi. Can we talk about Lil Uzi, Vert?
I don't know. We coming back to this planet first?
You tell me.
Yeah, these rappers is out of the world.
You're a fan of Lil Uzi. And his planet by himself.
I'm intrigued by his planet by himself.
Talk to me.
Well, for the longest time, I dreamt about venturing out to the stars, Marv.
Sí, bueno.
To see the cosmos. Ride the Milky Way. Little did I know that at some point in my life, the ability of buying a planet would be real. So now that I know, I'm left to ponder. How does one buy such a thing?
Secret society and money. They say money can't buy happiness, but it's a damn good down payment.
It can buy planets.
It can buy planets. I think, but it's more human arrogance. It's more human arrogance and stuff, whatever, because it's kind of like, I don't see anything different between him and Christopher Columbus.
Explain.
Well, Christopher Columbus and stuff, I guess he assumed that America
Right.
was unclaimed.
Was inhabited.
Inhabited and unclaimed. So there he just kind of struck it like, you know?
Got it.
As the first and everything like that. Or claim more of it because was it Amerigo Vespucci? That's the reason why America and Amerigo, right? Because like Vespucci and stuff was kind of like, nah, I was there before you.
Yeah.
I just didn't go that far way out there. But there's a land beyond Spain.
Right.
There's a land across the sea and there's another piece of land and stuff, whatever, out there, whatever. So there's more to this world. It's very arrogant. Like the same thing like the natives and stuff, like how I looked at American or people like the Oklahoma thing I was explaining to you years ago or months ago and stuff, whatever, where people are like, look, man, I'll buy this land for you for 6 seashells. And the natives looking like, this is God's land. How the fuck can you buy this?
You can't buy it.
Buddy. You can own it.
Yeah.
That's human arrogance.
Right.
You can't even get to the planet, but you're buying the planet. Do the people on the planet even know who the fuck you are? Much less.
Well, I'm like, how do you even know if the planet is any good or anything like that? Did you get a survey?
According to like them, they were saying like it's a gaseous planet and stuff like that, very toxic and non-habitable for people to live on.
So you got a fart planet.
You got a fart.
You got a fart.
It's gassy.
Gassy.
It's gassy, full of hot air, just like him. So I looked at it, I was like, I scratched my head, I was like, secret societies, fucking Elon Musk and them. How my thing is there might be so many other millionaires and billionaires that have this thing. Headings.
I'm wondering if it's just like planets. Like, can you buy yourself like a moon, or like can you buy yourself like a?
Well, I know you can buy stars.
You can buy stars. Yes.
You can buy stars. You have to go through NASA for that.
You got to go NASA be selling stars, but they ain't got the oomph to sell you a planet.
Well, NASA kind of backed out on some of their funding.
Oh, you're right.
Right? Remember, because
You're right.
NASA attached to like the multimillionaires and billionaires and stuff, whatever, right?
Yeah, that's right. We did speak
Yeah,
about
we
this.
spoke about that. So, I mean, NASA looking like, yo, boss.
they might have to give us that star selling gig.
I mean,
They might have to pass that over to the society, man.
I'm like, I was
Society
looking,
holding down the planet sales. They can sell some stars.
yo, I promised a whole bunch of women in my past
Right.
the world. Earth is very inhabited.
Yeah, bro.
But I was looking for a few certificates to buy this one, like Quasar number 639.
Yeah.
Another one, like whatever the hell, -643. Like, I was trying to buy some plans to give off to these chicks.
I mean, that's a flex right now if that's what Uzi's on. Like, I mean, he meet a shorty and goes, listen, baby, I'll give you the world.
Well,
You can't give me the world. Yeah, I can give you this one.
Well, he's with that city girl.
Flips out his certificate. Oh. Zeta 789.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. I scratched my head so hard. I was looking at it. I was like, who in the fuck would actually... I just want to know dollar amount spent.
I think that's what I want to know.
I just want to know dollar amount
And then
spent.
who collects the money on that?
Oh, your local governing rich man who capitalizes on the dumbass people who's willing to spend money and stuff on that. Because you imagine somebody to look at you like, wait. You can't breathe air over here. Over here is a different kind of air quality and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
Tell you what.
Yeah.
Just give me $5 and stuff, whatever, and you can soak up all the air stuff over here. You're just there to capitalize on some shit. Some people can sell water to a whale.
Look at this right here. Look at this. It's smack dab in the middle of nowhere. No neighbors, no noise complaints. You can throw a cosmic party here, Uzi.
He can't get there.
You can get there. It's just going to take you a few light years.
His corpse might get there. It might not even get there. The ship will run out of fuel before.
You might have to send your thoughts.
If you got to refuel that, you got to possible refuel at Mars and stuff. How far you think you're gonna get out this damn galaxy, this solar system?
You know what? I think anything that's in the immediate solar system, I think those are already bought up. I think like
Oh, so you think
he's
somebody,
probably on the outskirts.
so somebody owns Pluto and somebody owns Uranus.
Yeah, man.
Well, no, your wife owns Uranus, but you know, you
But
get it.
I think, you know what I mean? Because Uzi seems like he late to the game. So he might be out of the, he might be in
And that's what I was thinking. I was thinking the
galaxy.
heading. I was thinking the heading and stuff with like a lot of the titles and stuff. I seen first rapper,
Right.
and then I seen a few headings and stuff that first person. So I'm like, to who? Because in any case, say if you already own planets and stuff like that before, or say you already had a planet before this guy, you're looking like, he bought the cheapest one. They probably came to him like, we can get you Pluto for 10 million.
Yeah.
You have 10 million to burn? We'll get you a section of Pluto. So eventually when we get there, your great-great-great-great-great-great-grandkids can just kick it.
That's it.
They don't need to go to Aspen.
No.
They go to Pluto to go ski.
They're at Uzi land.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean the choices and stuff is kind of,
I wonder if when you buy it, you have the opportunity to rename it.
fuck, you should. It's yours.
That's what I'm saying. Because whatever, Beta 789, I want to just rename it to Uzi World.
I think it's probably that. Because here's my thing. Soulja Boy says a lot of stuff.
Yeah, Soulja Boy, tell him.
Soulja Boy is telling him. He claimed he has a planet and stuff himself. He said he called it Soulja Land. And that's the thing. I think if you buy something and stuff, it's yours. Hell,
You should be able to just do
my
whatever.
PlayStation is not.
Whatever,
My
man.
PlayStation name is not PlayStation.
No,
My PlayStation, I changed the name to like Khalees because I call it Bossy. It's Bossy.
it's a Khalees. That's what it
It's
is.
Khalees.
I mean, yeah, okay. I
So
see
that's what I'm
it.
saying.
I
Like,
see it.
my thing is, if you own it, you can do whatever you want
I mean,
with it.
look at all those major sports centers. As soon as another company buys it, it takes on a different name,
Yep.
right?
And Cleveland Indians used to be Jacobs Field. When Progressive came in, it was called Progressive Field.
Okay, there you go.
So
Uzi World.
yeah, I don't know about all that. We need to worry about our world here. What's up with the world's natural disasters popping up? Look at that. Last weekend, you and I rolling around in the car, shit looking hazy as shit. And then when I look up and stuff, whatever, didn't know what the fuck was going on. I'm looking at you, looking like a madman. I'm like, yo.
There was a red sun for a few of those days. I seen the red sun. There was the red moon too.
Yeah, you and this red sun shit. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say to you. This red sun shit.
It was the haze.
I don't look at the sun that
don't
often
look at the sun?
like that. Yes, I have shades, but I'm not looking up like, Mr. Sun, what color are you today?
No, you just wear your sunglasses at night. What is this guy?
I wear it anytime.
It's a song, Marv. It's not to take literally.
Don't make a song about it then. So I look at it and I was like, Germany flooding.
Right.
Shit, remember last year it snowed in Iran,
Yes.
snowed in Mexico.
Yes.
What's going on in the world, man?
Marv, I'm kind of sticking with my theory of
Polar?
the poles being shifted and the procession changing, and we are now in the age of Aquarius. Sun is rising in a different house, and so the weather is just it's not the fact that it's changing. The weather's the same. It's operating in a different set of months, and that's how I feel. And along with that, geographically, how the weather appears and affects is changing also. We might just have a consistent summer at some point here in Ontario, Toronto, Canada. I'd like
When?
that. I'd like that. I don't know
When?
I don't know if it'll be in my lifetime, but
Yeah.
it might. It might.
I feel like, a lot of people are taking shots in the dark for these things. I don't know. I do think we did fuck with the planet that much.
Right.
I can't remember, but the planet's like, I'm pretty sure the planet might be like over 4,000 billion years old. And since the industrial age,
I think it's way more than that.
but it's older. That's what I'm saying. It's older than 4 billion years old.
Right.
But since the Industrial Revolution,
Yeah.
for like the past 200 years, we fucked something that has been here for over billions of years in that short amount of time frame. In 200 years. There's an earthquake in Alaska the other day. It was like a 5.2 on the Richter scale, and I was like, they're like, oh my gosh, these earthquakes. I'm like, no. It should have happened at, like, I told him, like, not to be negative Nancy or Wednesday Addams, but it should have happened there a long time ago.
Should have.
They've been drilling in Alaska like for how so long?
Should have. Yeah. But I think there's a lot. There's things that we contribute to, and then I think there's stuff that's just gonna occur
regardless. Give me that
naturally, regardless.
So give me naturally regardless.
How many different ice ages has this world been in? Right. If for us, polar caps melt, polar caps refreeze. Right. We can't measure the breadth of time that it takes for these things to happen.
Wait, how many ice ages has this planet have?
They say it has probably about 3.
Really?
3 different ice ages where it thaws out, refrozen, thaws out, refrozen. They in
why? I never heard that. I only heard of one ice age.
Just like what I've been talking about, the whole procession, and then the sun raising in different parts of the hemisphere, and weather patterns, they change. They even said the Nile, before it was desert, all of that was like fertile green plains, and there's like, well, how could that be? We're saying, okay, well, if you look at the Sphinx, right? If you look at the base of the Sphinx, at one point, they thought that was all caused by wind erosion. Like over time, just the wind blowing at the stone, eroding away at it, right?
Right.
And it wasn't until one professor, he took a closer look and he's like, no, this is not, wind doesn't cause this type of erosion. This is actually caused by water. He's like, at one point, this part was submerged by water, right? But he's saying that was like hundreds of thousands of years ago. So they would say, well, now you gotta change the date of how old you think the Sphinx was.
Right.
Because at one point where you say it was made or man had made it, no. For it to be around when water submerged this land, it's gotta predate that by thousands of years.
So, in a nutshell, you can cut me off when you're ready. Do you think that we should start our years off at a different time? So right now we're starting our year off at January. Over a period of time, we should change our start off to like what? Like a March, April time? Because in any case, if in January we're normally getting the cold,
Right.
and the April showers bring May flowers and stuff like that, we might as well like give it like a 4-month like advance. So like the new year should start in April then. If that be the case, because if you're saying ice ages are going to come regardless,
Right.
we might as well adjust the calendar system and everything to that time.
To the ice ages?
Well, to the time and stuff,
But
but
you
to
know,
know for a fact, so we can have a better understanding on why the weather and certain things on the planet is going like this. Because I feel like it's us being vain and ignorant and shit to
Right.
fuck with the planet, and this is just the side effect and stuff, whatever, to like all the shit we're doing to it.
I think the planet's more resilient than that. In my honest opinion.
Why the planet didn't come back with a new ozone layer for Australia after it's been depleted since 1992?
But you know what? Let's say it does not happen.
All right.
Within our lifetime. Remember, it's been here billions of years.
Mm-hmm.
When we get wiped out, you don't think that ozone layer is gonna come back?
I don't think it will come back the same. I feel like it's like a computer.
Right.
You have a set type of file or something like that. You'll delete it.
Yes.
You'll get majority of it out, but there's still leftover and stuff that's there, and like you won't get that full memory back.
But you really got to think of what caused the ozone layer in the first place. Is that material still out there? And if the material is still out there, if you give it a long enough period of time, then it can I think it can reconstruct itself.
That means no more humans gonna be left out. So that's what I'm saying.
We could the other question that could be raised,
Yeah.
right? If this planet has been here over, let's say, 400 billion years, right?
Right.
Who's to say this is not the third or fourth reincarnation of humans? We've died out, we've come back, we've died out, we've come back, we've died out, we've come back.
What if the previous humans were cockroaches?
They could be cockroaches. Still here today,
So it's not
laughing at us humans.
It's not a problem when you call somebody a cockroach.
We the stupid ones, cause they've been here. Well, we've been here 400 millions of years. These humans, this is their third time around.
They've been here. I don't know.
I watched this thing because you know me already. I get lost in this stuff. I watched this thing already where he said I think the great cycle, which is 1 year, it takes 260,000 of our years. So what he's saying is the
our years?
of our years, right?
Oh, I was about to say, I'm like, yo, you had a speech impediment there. I'm like, I'm like, pirates?
So if you're looking at the zodiac sign, right?
Right.
And let's say
Which zodiac sign?
Would I say Western? Is it Western with the 12 houses? Western would be with the 12 houses, right? The 12 different signs.
What, zodiacs?
Yeah.
Kind of like worldwide, but okay. Because it's separate China.
because
The
Asian has a different type of
Yeah.
zodiac calendar, right? Okay, but the same concept, the same measurements of the sky, right?
Okay.
Each house represents a period of time in the sky, right? So we just came out of the age of Pisces.
Cancer.
No, Pisces.
Just a while ago?
Yeah.
So
The
zodiac.
age. Not the month. The age.
I don't understand.
Okay. So there's a certain amount of ages, right?
Right.
Each zodiac sign represents an age. I think the age is like,
And how long do the ages last?
I think it's, oh man, I wish I remember this shit off by heart. But it's like in the thousands. In the tens of thousands. That's
Okay.
like an age, right? So you see how the zodiac makes a full circle?
Yeah.
To travel from one quarter to the next into a next house,
Like 10,000 years.
maybe about, I think it's like 16,000 years.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
So we're just coming out of the age of Pisces, heading into the age of Aquarius.
This is beautiful. I'm going to remember this episode. So I'm going to play this for a lot of these chicks I'm talking to. Because
Yeah.
when these motherfuckers tell me I'm a Cancer, I'm a this, I'm a Scorpio,
They
I'm like,
have
no,
no-
you're a Pisces, motherfucker.
They have no clue.
Have you been born less than 10,000 years?
Yeah.
You're a Pisces.
Yeah. They have no. They're going by the months because they further broke down the system into representation of the months.
I like this.
If we're really looking at it, everybody who was born
It's a Pisces.
is a Pisces. We're Piscean. We're under the
Piscean.
We're under the sign of the Pisces.
I was going to ask you how much a pie costs, but that's
in
another
the
day.
sky. We're in the sky. We represent Pisces. So the age coming after that is Aquarius, right?
Right.
So now, during those ages, to go from
Wait, it's going to Aquarius afterwards?
yeah, Pisces. I think Aquarius is the next sign.
No. Isn't what is it? Is it Pisces and then I think is Aquarius?
I think
No, Aquarius is before.
Aquarius is before
Because
Pisces.
January is Capricorn.
right?
January is Capricorn. February is Aquarius. March people, they're Pisces.
Right.
And then I think there's something after Pisces. I think if not Taurus. Yeah, I think after Taurus and stuff, whatever is yeah. Look that up. What do you see? What do you see?
What are the 12 zodiacs? Let's see.
Zodiac sign. Look that up. Look that up. Zodiac
Yeah,
sign.
that's Aquarius before Pisces. I have to look at the actual wheel itself
Yeah.
to see which house. Then I could be able to see which house.
So it
is
starts
next.
Sagittarius, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aries, Taurus. And then so Aries comes
Right.
before. So Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Yeah. So then and then from there that's after Gemini.
No, here it is. So okay. So here's Pisces, right? The next house over is Aquarius.
Is it going counterclockwise or clockwise?
No, going this way. Clockwise.
So then they did the whole horoscope thing wrong too then.
They got it backwards. But it's moving clockwise. So it's I'm gonna show you this shit's gonna blow your mind. I'm gonna show you something later on. But okay, so the next house is going into is Aquarius, right?
Right.
So just think of in this 16,000 years, the sun is setting in a different location, right? So then the weather pattern is different. So that's why you have some days might seem longer, some seasons might seem longer. It's not the fact that they're longer. They haven't changed their period. It's just the time where they start
Pisces
is
rain.
not different.
Pisces rain.
So if it takes this 250 or 260,000 to complete that
cycle
one full cycle,
Yeah.
they call that the great year,
Right.
right? So there's different stuff that happens through that great year, but we don't know that.
We don't last that
Most of
long.
us are not even gonna last through one age.
But that's what I'm saying. Why are we speculating some stuff that possibly might not happen, or might happen?
This is it.
Don't tell me that. You're the fucking conspiracy theory person.
This is it. I'm just saying. Hey, it could have probably happened before.
And it probably never. What if it didn't happen?
It could have never happened. It could have happened, but in history, they've shown periods where we've gone through warmer periods, we've gone through colder periods.
Yeah.
Right. They've gone through multiple ice ages.
All right. Thank you for that lesson.
And that was my med talk.
No,
That was my
shit
med,
Smooth says.
That was my med
The shit
talk.
Smooth says. Let's get to one more thing real quick. Then we'll slide
How
out of
high
here.
is the sky?
Let's talk about this Kutcher, this Mila Kunis shit about these dirty ass people. I'm sorry, I'm calling them dirty ass people. I have a thing. Hygiene is a must.
Don't bathe your children.
Well, they say they bathe their kids every day, every other day and stuff, or if they look dirty. They look dirty. There's a lot of people that look dirty out here to me. Well, I feel like they know what the hell the shower tap people looks like and stuff like that. You heard me some episodes ago. I said it. I said it on the podcast before that like I know 3 disgusting people. One person said they brushed their teeth the night before, so they don't have to brush their teeth in the morning. Hygiene is a different kind of dance with certain people. But I was like, do you think that what Kutcher and Mila Kunis said about like their hygiene and their kids and showering? Do you think that this is white? I mean, right? Sorry. I'm sorry. I being a bastard.
I think that it is I think it's a cultural thing. I think it varies throughout culture.
I didn't want to bring it to race and culture,
I'm gonna have to say
we're here.
I'm gonna have to say
Let's
I
hear.
do believe that
Okay.
it's a cultural thing. And why I say that is like if you watch any movie or show that is either present time, medieval time, or a period long time ago.
Yeah.
You rarely see anything with constant bathing.
I guess it depends on the flick.
Now, as a West Indian backgrounded person,
Uh-huh.
it was never something that it's never something that was witnessed. It was always something that was told as a must do,
Which is what?
which is you must, they say bathe. There's no real D in there anywhere. Bathe. Or shower at least once. Some will take it to the extreme and say twice a day.
So you're saying it's an unwritten rule out there for that? Stating that? Or this is just known to the Jamaican culture?
This is just known
To the West Indian culture?
to the West Indian culture. I don't know if it's
Bullshit. I call bullshit now.
no, listen, I don't know if it's an unwritten rule,
Okay.
right?
Right.
But this is something that's told. This is something that has been told to me by my parents. Told their kids.
Which is
Any
you?
West Indian parent that I know, or any West Indian kid I know, has told me the same thing, right? That you gotta bathe at least once a day. Regardless if you're feeling fresh or not.
See, the reason why I call bullshit on that, whatever, because I look at where a lot of things is like monkey see, monkey do.
Right.
Now, pertaining to me, I clean my house every freaking Saturday
Okay.
because I was regimented like that as a kid from my mom.
Right.
Right? So my thing is, if I leave my house on a Saturday morning, it's for a straight mission purpose, and I'm coming back to clean my house. But other than that, I'm not leaving my house till I clean my house on a Saturday. Right?
Okay.
That's something that was taught. And I feel like you could, and what I taught, and not only taught, seen. Because even now, like, as an adult now, if I go to my mom's house and everything, like, they're doing all the above or doing what they can, like on the Saturday or that day off that they have. So, like, I have nurses in the family and everything like that.
Right.
And if they don't have the luxury and stuff to do that type of stuff, then, like, day before or something prior leading up to the Saturday or prior leading around the Saturday, before or after, they'll try and make the attempt to, like, try and clean said house.
Right.
Because this is what they know. And some people don't do that. For example, West Indian culture, washing out panties and underwear and stuff in the shower. Right? I've dated bootleg Jamaican chicks, or I want to say Canadians and Americans with Jamaican descent backgrounds.
Right.
Some of them don't wash their panties out or their undergarments out in the shower. That's kind of like within the West Indian culture.
Right.
So it's a monkey see, monkey do thing. So let's say, I'm not saying their parents didn't do it and stuff like that, but it's kind of like, I don't think it's a written rule for that. But some people and stuff just don't adhere to that. Some people just fucking nasty. These people nasty.
The people that don't bathe every day, they.
I think that's just, maybe because I want luxuries in life like head. So I think head is a luxury.
That is a luxury.
Head is a luxury. You don't think head's a luxury?
Nah.
Why you think head is supposed to be just given?
Yeah.
Really? Talk about it. So there's people out here not even sucking a dick or eating a pussy and everything, and you really think that, like, yo, So what do you say to those people?
I'm saying maybe your sex life ain't what it should be.
It's a luxury, man.
Why is it a luxury for?
It's a luxury because my thing is something.
Because it doesn't happen all the time?
No, I feel like us as one of the animals and stuff or creatures on the planet
Right.
that procreate and have a I want to say like or have sex for not only just procreation,
Yeah.
but for pleasure.
Yeah.
This is like one of those kind of things and stuff, whatever. Like our goal or the quote unquote task was to be go till you can reproduce.
Yeah.
People are having sex for not for no reproduction purpose.
Yeah, but I've seen a lion getting head before.
When? Show me this fucking video.
I gotta find the video.
Send this video. Post this video.
I gotta find the video.
Post this
I gotta
shit.
find the video now.
You need to post this.
I gotta find the video now.
No, don't find it now. You can post it on. Folks listening, turn to the Podical Sons Instagram page. We're giving this dude 7 days, folks. 7 days. We're treating this bitch like the
I
ring.
don't know if I can find it in 7 days.
We're treating this shit like the ring.
Listen.
You got 7 days, my guy. A lion getting head.
Podical Sons fans out there, I have seen a lion getting head. Okay? Not only have I seen a lion getting head, is it bonobo monkeys? Are they the sex fiend monkeys?
I don't know.
There's a set of monkeys that are some sex fiend monkeys. They do fellatio. It's not something that is only done by human beings.
I'm not saying it's only
Marv.
done by human beings. I didn't say that. I said head is a luxury. That's what I said. Because even those other Gonobo monkeys or Chernobyl monkeys you're talking about,
Yeah.
I don't think all those monkeys are saying like, oh, when I find me a mate, I'm getting my dick sucked every night. I'm getting my cooch eaten every night when I climb
And
these
I
trees.
bet you when they get their dick sucked, they're not like, oh, this is a luxury.
No, but they should be, oh, I am grateful that I got this. Yo,
No, they be like, oh, this is what we're doing? Okay.
Yeah. So hold on, you're dating. Look, this is comedy shit. This is comedy shit right here. So hold on. You now, let's say when did you lose your virginity?
14.
You're 14. You lose your virginity and stuff and whatever, right? When's the first time you got head?
I want to say 17.
Okay,
17, 18.
We'll say 17.
Right.
Right? 17 when you got head. Did you think every woman you dated after 17 at that moment and stuff, whatever, had to give you head?
No, I didn't think that way.
So if they did it, is that not a grateful gift or a grateful gesture? You think you're entitled to head?
Back then, I would say I thought I was entitled to it.
Oh, you thought head was automatically attached to this?
I thought if I'm getting head, I'm getting head. I don't think I should treat it like anything spectacular.
I don't think you should treat it like I think you're jaded on how you're treating it and stuff with it, because there's probably a guy and stuff out here. Let's say you're probably getting your dick sucked like
There's a guy out here headless.
What? This guy here wishing. This guy, man or woman or whatever gender, listening to this podcast right now.
Wait. Don't mean to cut you.
You found the lion getting head?
No. Animals give head too. Scientists aren't sure why exactly, but bats, bonobos, and bears, and more all do the deed. So we have three species pointed out.
Mm-hmm.
Bats, bonobos, those are them sex fiend monkeys I was telling you about.
Yeah.
And bears, they all get down with it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, my perspective,
Right.
you're making it seem like, yo, when your dick get hard, the lips have to go down on your dick, and then you start, bro. Because like you're saying,
the
like,
lips don't have to go
no, but
down.
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not a given.
No, it's not a given.
It's not
a given, but I'm not gonna treat it like it's a gift.
You should.
Why should I?
You should, because at the end of the day, not everyone's gonna give you head.
No, you're right. Not every woman's gonna give you head, but not everyone's gonna give you the cooch either.
Exactly.
So now I gotta treat the cooch as a gift?
No, pussy's not an obligation in a relationship.
Come on.
Pussy's an obligation in a relationship. Head is not. Head is not an obligation in a relationship. Don't try to spin this shit on
Listen, you need to tell your women to free up a little bit more.
me. Free up some head. I'm good.
I don't know. You over there, you're being obliged.
I'm grateful that I get head.
You're being
I'm
obliged.
grateful, but I'm looking at him like, wait, hold on. You just automatically just think that like, yo, or keep it Jamaican. I saw it go.
It comes with the territory.
It comes with territory.
Yes.
By the way, folks, my name is Smooth and not your, aka Not Your Average Joseph.
Comes with the
I'm
territory.
also related to what the bonobo monkeys, the Chernobyl. What called the Chernobyl monkeys?
The bonobos.
Bonobos. The bonobo monkeys and stuff for there. So yes, and you point down, just make a monkey sound. So when you're pointing at your dick, like, hey, it's not gonna suck itself.
I'm down in a damn Google rabbit hole. Yes, monkeys are having sex with deer. What the fuck?
Yeah, I think we should end this podcast on.
On that note,
let's start ending this podcast. Question of the week, folks.
Question
Are
of
you
the
ready?
week.
Fucking guy. Yo.
question of the week.
Oh, I'm still in the realm of sex. Are you ready for this? Question of the week is: would you sleep with a porn star, and after she had sex with you, she held a press conference on your performance? Is that a yes or is that a no?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
What things are you planning to do with a porn star? Because remember, porn stars, they do a little bit more than the average. They'll definitely probably automatically give you head.
I'm already in line for that
You're
scene.
already in line
I'm already in line for that scene.
You're already in line for that scene. I feel like I couldn't tell you what porno I have yet to see, and there's no oral sex performed on it. Like, I feel like that's a must. That's a must in a porn world. You must be a porn star.
That is a must. All scenes seem to start off.
I couldn't tell. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. Yeah,
yeah.
It's rare. It's like rare cases and stuff where I see like people might fuck in the club, they might like jerk or get the guy kind of rock, and then they just might just go at it. But if it's a porn, no. So porn star is ready to give you head.
Yeah, I think what I mean. I'm just gonna break out all the moves and all the stuff that I have in the repertoire, and then maybe I might take a blue chew before everything just jumps off, just so I'm camera length
length ready.
Yeah, camera length ready, and then
make sure the room is warm.
Make sure the room is warm.
Make sure the room is warm.
Yeah, because I'm like I said, I'm trying to win a slammy out of this.
A slammy.
I'm trying to get a slammy.
They gonna think I want to slam me. Damn right, it's not a Grammy. Damn right, it's a slammy. Yo, a slammy. I swear, I think all porn awards should be called that. If not, we need to start a new porn awards and just give away some slammies. And just have a trophy of like hips. Hips and like undergarments, just like thrusting.
No, there could be.
Yeah, because like with the hips, like you might be like, make the hips kind of like androgynous. So like if it's like a lesbian scene or a gay scene, they both feel comfortable holding a slammy.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
A slam. See, that's a lot of pressure though. It's like, see, I feel like, yeah, I might have to take some performance enhancement things and stuff like that. I think I won't know what is real and what's not because this person is used to acting, right? So I'm hoping that's real squirt coming out and not pee because
not the bladder bag she squeezed.
Right? Because
all right, fake Peter, squeeze the bladder bag.
Like the press conference and everything and stuff. I think I'm about that life because I think girls talk anyway. I think girls talk anyway, and I feel like a lot of dudes. I always say this for a lot of women, because as a man, play this. Well, you've been fucking for how long? I know I've been fucking for like a long time. I want to say most of the time, 95% of the time, I might give a grade A performance. There's that 5% of the time.
Yeah.
Yo, if you caught me off guard, you caught me off guard. You just gonna have to take what I get. Like, what is it? I'm giving it all I got, Captain. It's like one of those notions. I had a notion of stuff one day where sex was far from my mind from set woman, right?
Yeah.
We were there chilling, talking, having conversations about some stuff.
Yeah.
And then she just sprung it on me. So like, I'm like, let's say in passing before,
Right.
I'd be like, arrogant ego, male ego shit, whatever. Like, I would kill that. I had sex with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And kind of just brush it off to the side. But then I started looking at it, whatever. I'm like, nah, she cool peoples. And then out of nowhere, she's like, you want to have sex? I'm like, what? What? One more time for the hearing
Out
impaired?
of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. Now you got to perform to like a level because you just said yes to it, whatever. Like, you might be like, no. As a straight man, it's kind of hard to say you're going to refuse free sex. Okay.
Yeah. As a straight man, that's kind of...
It's kind of dodgy.
Yeah.
It's kind of dodgy. So you got to live up to the expectation of
I don't think a
performance.
gay man probably refusing.
Now, gay dude's getting it in.
Yeah, they get there.
Gay dude's getting it in. Gay. But like this, a numbers game from like a straight man and a numbers name from a gay man are two different type of numbers. Remember, straight man has to wait for a set woman or a heterosexual man has to wait for a woman
Right.
most of the time. Right? I look at that when it comes to fucking Grindr and Tinder. Grindr was there first.
Right.
Grindr was a hookup app for gay people. We heard lucky.
Yeah.
They went at it. They just constantly going at it. Tinder, the women on Tinder will let you know, I'm not here for hookups. I'm not here for sex. I want a date. That will solve any heterosexual man's numbers right there.
Right.
Why the gay dudes out here like, yo, you got lube? You got condoms? Ding, 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 ding. Look at the fight shit we're talking about with Lucky. Somebody try to pick up your luck. We invite him over for a threesome. You see what I'm saying? Numbers are just going up on the boards. Two different worlds. Me and a porn star? Yes. She can have the press conference and everything, and I'll try to do the most. I won't let her down.
All right. Well, as long as you won't let her down, I think we're all good to go. She's good to go. And it's a winning combination.
Ask the Sons. First one comes from Kess 3. What lesson did you have to learn the hard way? A good question.
Can't take everybody with you.
Ooh, I like that. Stretching.
Stretching.
Yo.
You don't... Is that one of those you don't use it, you lose it moments, Mark?
What? Yo, I had a situation, I think, where we were hooping. We went to go hoop, and we went to go hoop. Can't remember exactly. It was years back. Definitely years back. So we'll say, for the sake of argument, let's say 2013, 2014. Went to go hoop. While I'm hooping and everything like that, I think I went for a layup.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yo, I think I caught the world's wickedest Charlie horse on the court from the layup. And then like I came down hopping down and everything, and it was like an older gentleman sitting on the side and stuff, and he's just looking at me.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, you look so good. Did your muscle seize up? Have a banana. Get some potassium. Drink some water. And I was like, yes, kind sir. I will gladly do that for you.
A little banana will do.
And I did that. And I was like, you know what? I felt a little bit better. And I'm like, I'm not a young spring chicken no more. When before, in my elementary school days, I will go to school, they're playing pickup basketball, I'll just throw my bag down and just jump into the pickup basketball game. Now,
Yeah, not happening
no.
now. Nah.
It's got to be planned. I got to stretch. This is it. Stretching is a must.
Let's stretch it out.
Al Mystery. What do you consider to be an unspeakable truth? Oh, well, your bitch ass said it earlier today. Bathing in the West Indies. That's your unspeakable truth?
That's my unspeakable truth.
I think my unspeakable truth is some people are above the law.
Talk about it.
Planets, like the purchasing planets type of thing.
Yeah.
What's that called again? What those guys called? Like, you know, those big wigs and those entrepreneur types and stuff, whatever. I seen a situation where a multi-millionaire refused to go to court. Got dragged in to go to court several times. I have a friend, I used to date a girl who's a lawyer.
Right.
And she said it was like hell in a cell to get this typical this millionaire stuff whatever in Toronto, right? To come to court. She said they sanctioned him. They put all some type of lawyer jargon and stuff to get him to come to court. So they had to basically arrest him to bring him to court. Right? Mm-hmm. When they brought said man to court, it's like the judge was shook. And then the guy got released.
Yeah.
And nothing happened.
Yeah.
So she said like it felt like her firm wasted this time and effort.
Right.
For nothing. And I was like,
it bees like that, boo. It bees like that.
Oh, some people are just above the law. That's the unspeakable truth.
Yeah.
Last question comes from Jeannie Mai. What's up, Jeannie? What popular food do you find disgusting? Avocado. I can't fuck with it.
I like avocado,
that's
though, man.
That's you. That's my food. Avocado, no. If you can miss me with guac.
Yeah.
You can miss me with guac.
Yeah. All right.
What about you?
Shit. What's it called? That shit. It's not relish. That white shit they throw on the hot dogs.
Mayonnaise?
No, not mayonnaise. It's also it almost got that consistency of relish.
Sauerkraut?
Sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut slap though.
Sauerkraut.
Cause it's cabbage.
Ugh.
I like cabbage.
Ugh.
I like coleslaw. Miss me. Okay. Hit him with Associated Sons and let's slide out of this piece. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Associated Sons this week is something nice and basic. Talk with the people, not at them.
So says the Sons.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, they don't understand this time to talk with people. I feel like everybody has a soapbox to stand on and tell you how they feel or what they should do with their life and their world. And it's not a talk with people and stuff, whatever. It's not like saying like, hey, maybe you should try this or maybe you can try that and some things might change. They tell you, no. Look at the Everest commercial. Is it Everest or C? Yeah, Everest commercial. You're sitting on the couch. Get up. Make something out of yourself. Hey, talk to me.
Be nice.
Talk with me. Don't at me. Yeah.
Be nice.
Get off the couch. Do something with your life right now. Everybody's doing that. Everybody's doing like, yo, what do you take to make it? Hustle hard. Some people not built to be hustlers.
Also hard.
Be an entrepreneur. Do something. Make something of themselves. Some people are just not meant to be entrepreneurs. Some people are just meant to be consumers. And that's okay. Just talk with them. Just convince them why they should spend the money at your entrepreneurial business.
It's okay.
And that's all she wrote for me.
That's it?
We good?
We're good.
Got a little planetary lesson in this thing.
We are good. Yeah, I mean, don't take my word for it. People out there in Suns land, go ahead and do some little YouTubing.
Did you buy a planet for us?
Some Googling. I mean, and you come back if you find a planet that has not already been claimed, maybe on the outskirts somewhere. But let me know, man. Me and Marv will pitch in.
Depending on how much.
We'll pitch in some good words.
Okay. Once again, folks, thank you again for listening to the Podical Sons. Remember, the difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits. Peace and love. Y'all be safe. Y'all be well. Don't go buying planets for no goddamn reason. Peace
and love. And if you do buy a planet, I just want a vacation spot.
Yeah, that's all on him.
That's all I need.
Keep it hot air to yourself. Have a good one, folks. We out.
The Podical Sons with not your average Joseph and Sofa King Marvelous.